Alan, what's really, really interesting is you don't deny your intention to prove me incompetent. You admit you told the cops and the social workers that they were there for the 5150. You were telling them he's incompetent, he shouldn't have his mom's inheritance. You even rationalize. When I ask you about it, you give reasoning. So you are incompetent because you can't handle your mom. And I can't because they're preventing it, right? They're taking all the steps, they're preventing all the solutions. I'll go into that. But you don't deny that intention that you have and those actions you've taken, talking to cops and social workers in front of me, even though, like you sent me on fool's errand, and you told them that, you don't deny that. And then Albert saying that you said Zeke was out there, mom was out there wandering the streets, we came to help, we got threatened by Zeke, and we're concerned for it. And you called 911 again, just because mom put a note with flowers, and on that note she was concerned about the neighbors again. So you don't deny that. But you deny that you spoke to Albert when Albert says you said you reported me violent. So that in itself shows a cover, because that fabrication is so clear. There's so much evidence of for that intention, you provoking me, encouraging the 911. That is the intention of all these 911 calls, just so you know. To keep bugging at me, because they are false, they are illegal, and all the steps are taken to perpetuate them. When the solutions, so many solutions are so clearly there, but then they're all blocked. Alan, right? You denying you spoke to Albert over and over again. So, this is method I've realized. They're withholding the funds for an attorney, the retainer, but the restraining order is very inexpensive. It's $75, $100. I file restraining order against you, bring you to court, and then show the evidence to the judge, and have you answer, because you can't tell the judge you never spoke to Albert. It'll be proven you're wrong, and that's perjury. The same with Anita and Tanya and Neda. They're all lying. They're all collaborating with each other. I don't know why. If it's not money, why are you all of you motivated to help Anita prove me incompetent, provoke my arrest to take my money? If you're not, interested, if she's not bribing you, how are they manipulating you guys? And Mike says he only works for God, but it puts double barrel lock in there and says Zeke did it. Right? It's so blatantly obvious, your efforts against me. And then the reasons you give are the reasons you fabricate yourself. Anita says, you had 2 domestic violence calls against you, Neda and Tanya. Well, she organized them. They all clearly state that same intention against me. They keep saying you're a horrible person. Right? They all scapegoat me. The family dynamics of scapegoating, choosing someone to scapegoat, encouraging each other to do so. There's money incentive, certainly from Anita. So, and then she's not revealing her spending of the records of her spending of mom's money. She's claiming, Kathy Carpenter says she was never paid. John Rugas' attorney says she was never paid by anybody. So, what is, you know, that the truth can't be hidden. You know, you can keep trying to hide the truth, but it's so obvious that your motivations, your intentions, and your deception, you cover up the stuff all of you cover up.